Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, September 20th, Impact Map. Today we have lingering showers of both rain and snow across the higher terrain of Idaho. No significant impacts on Tuesday. We do see an increase in winds, 20 to 30 miles per hour perhaps, humidity dropping down to some low levels. A lot of this, especially up in Idaho, will be on top of wet fuel, so not as big of a concern yet. Smoke at the surface. You can see the main concern now of all the fires we used to have is just down in the southern Sierra, but we can see that today and especially tomorrow, that smoke plume will push northwards and into parts of western Nevada. Precipitation over the past 24 hours. Bit of a donut hole up here in the north, and this is not accurate. There have been reports on the surface RAWS network of a tenth to a quarter inch of precipitation here, some of it falling in the form of snow, which is not picked up as well by the precipitation gauges sometimes or by radar estimates. Otherwise, we did have some lightning across the area, but again, not really that significant occurring on top of moist fuels. Did have some light initial attack, new fire starts in the red, most of those an acre or less. Over the past 7 days, we do notice that we did have a decent precip. The dark blue to the green is a quarter to a half inch, some pockets here in Idaho, and this was not including the last 24 hours. This is at the onset of precipitation, as well as most of Utah, the Arizona Strip, parts of eastern Nevada and northern Nevada. And overall, that precipitation, albeit light with the cooler temperatures, higher humidity, has done a number in a downward direction on our ERCs. Still lingering a little bit here towards the 70 to 80th percentile in Idaho, but they'll have more showers today and higher humidity. They'll knock them back down a bit. Still hanging on to our driest fuels here across the Sierra front. Satellite imagery and upper air shows a deep late fall type storm system with a trough exiting the region, but still some moisture in Idaho and parts of Wyoming. Drier but cold northwest flow, especially across the eastern Great Basin. Some enhanced clouds, maybe some precipitation here in the south. Otherwise, high pressure building and warmth across California. So there's the dryness on the left building in today. The moisture exiting by 6 p.m. this evening across the area, but you can see how much of the on the right-hand side how much of the area has turned green on our 7-day, and then yellow's hanging tough in our driest areas. Humidity will be dry in the west, single digits to mid-teens, but much higher for the north and east. Winds overall not a factor. Tomorrow, high pressure building in should see a significant warm-up back up to near or actually above normal conditions, dry conditions, but it's going to take a while to dry things out on our 7-day. But you can see those humidity levels, single digits to low teens in the west, upper teens to 20% in the east, winds light. Trough low pressure starts forming across the Pacific Northwest, some limited moisture. Also watching this monsoonal moisture, which could get drawn up into it. And again, a very, very gradual drying on our 7-day as of now. And that's with the low humidities that we see here on the right-hand side in some of those areas. We are watching some of those winds. Could be some good zephyr winds coming in off the Sierra, and maybe 15 to 25, maybe gust to 30 miles per hour. We'll have to watch that. The northern end of it will be over moist fuels, but the driest fuels over the Sierra front will have to be monitored. But there'll be some light precipitation towards the end of the period out in that area, so that's good news for them. And then by Thursday, the models seem to be wanting to form a closed low over central California, and that position, that counterclockwise flow is going to tap some of that monsoonal moisture, push into parts of southern Nevada. Maybe some showers there and into the Arizona Strip, and maybe some stuff developing over the Sierra, and then a deeper push of moisture up the Sierra chain on Friday, and then into much of western and northern Nevada on Saturday. And that's some of our driest fuel, so that's a welcome pattern. Dryness and warmth over Idaho. We'll have to watch and see how some of our incidents bounce back from the recent coolness and precipitation. And then on Sunday, lingering clouds and moisture and showers again over Nevada. Good news for those dry areas. 7-day precip totals, a lot of this will be coming in the latter part of the week, and we can see not heavy amounts, but widespread amounts of a tenth of an inch or so, maybe some locally higher amounts. And then overall, we're looking further down the road. The 8 to 14-day outlook shows the warmest areas to our east, near normal to the west. But interestingly enough, above normal precipitation for the western Great Basin. Again, these are some of our driest areas, so we can get some wetness in there. That should be really good news. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.